Imagine making $750 million and you're 49, you're broke.
Money Mayweather has money problems. He owes the IRS, he owes car dealers, he's pawning jewelry. A guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in his career is somehow running out of money. And now he's suing everyone, claiming he's owed money.
You know, if you're living that life where you're just wearing diamonds everywhere and you're buying crazy watches and, you know, Floyd does these things. You're seeing when he'll go into a hotel room when he's traveling and he talks about like the watches that he brought. And so he opens up suitcases with millions of dollars in watches.
But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs $18 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? For you motherfucking haters today, I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made all motherfucking day.
All the stuff that's going on with Floyd.
Yeah, I can't wrap my head around it. I don't understand how someone makes that much money and doesn't pay taxes or whatever.
Yeah, well, I could tell you how. You run out of money.
Yeah.
You know, you spend so much money on things.
Just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic.
He owes people lots of money. The IRS just leaned on him again. Fat Joe style, leaned back on him.
And can I say this to the person that's in my DM and say, Rose, you better make better moves or end up like Mayweather. First and foremost, do you actually believe Floyd Mayweather is broke? Do you? Do you? Let me make this clear right now.
Man, 50 Cent, you're on a raft.
On the raft.
In the middle of the ocean. You look in the ocean, you see two people. You can only pull up one. All right? You look in the ocean, you see Game, and you see Mayweather. Who do you pull up? No. And who do you leave in the ocean?
I pull Floyd up still.
I heard that.
Yeah, still. Biggie still is my bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he just did some crazy. Just went crazy.
So, Floyd Mayweather has been going through a tough stretch lately, and people all over social media have been talking about the rumors surrounding his money. One of the biggest names to speak up was Rick Ross, someone who has known Floyd for years and has never hidden the respect he has for him.
I just said this a few times in my DM. Do I believe Mayweather broke? No. No. Please don't listen to the rumors. Lil' bro is worth way more money than you can imagine. Any of your articles, whatever they coming with, that's Ricky Ross. You know, I'm popping money shit, so y'all got a few questions, or other people too, but I'm just saying, y'all should stop the nonsense. Big homie got, and not only that, how much paper Mayweather done made, it's how much more money he gon' get. He gon' get. He is still the face of boxing. Talk about it.
Their friendship goes back a long way, so it wasn't surprising to see Ross step in when stories started spreading that Floyd had allegedly lost a huge amount of money and was facing financial problems. At the same time, 50 Cent has continued taking shots at Mayweather, keeping their long-running rivalry alive and giving people even more to debate online.
Step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
And it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your, your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
That made Rick Ross's comments stand out even more because everyone already knows the history between these three names. Ross and 50 Cent have been on opposite sides for years, and Floyd has also been one of 50 Cent's favorite targets whenever a new rumor starts making headlines. Because of all that history, many people expected Ross to defend his longtime friend instead of joining the criticism, and that's exactly what happened.
I know for a fact Floyd Mayweather not broke because Ricky Rose would give and put $50 million up to Floyd Mayweather, $50 million up to Gervonta Davis, aka Tank, and I would book the Hard Rock Stadium myself. If Mayweather needed that 50, we can make that happen today.
Rather than piling on, Ross made it clear that he believes Floyd deserves respect for everything he achieved during his career. Rick Ross pointed out that Floyd didn't become successful overnight because every dollar he earned came from years of dedication, discipline, and hard work that started when he was just a young athlete chasing his dream.
All right, I got another question. Said Rose, how hard you gotta go to get that type of money? First of all, what type of money are you talking about? If you talking about that Mayweather type of money, that's you start training for at 4 years old. That's why Mayweather deserved to go out and party, because dog ain't getting no birthday parties. Christmas Eve, dog was doing 3-a-days. Them old had dog doing uppercuts, 3,000 at a time. Yeah. So what type of money you talking about? You want the 40 feet palm trees behind you? You gotta get up and go hard.
Ross believes people often forget how much sacrifice it takes to reach that level of success before they rush to judge someone based on headlines or online gossip. Even with all the speculation floating around, Ross chose to focus on Floyd's accomplishments instead of repeating every rumor being shared across the internet.
You know, if you're living that life where you're just wearing diamonds everywhere and you're buying crazy watches and, you know, Floyd does these things. You're seeing when he'll go into a hotel room when he's traveling and he talks about like the watches that he brought. And so he opens up suitcases with millions of dollars in watches. He just opens suitcase. You ever seen these?
No.
Find them because they're kind of hilarious.
Because he's just trying to figure out which one he wants to wear.
Well,
he brings them all with him.
Yeah, it's just showing off.
You know, I gave the sport a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point. So, you know, I'm very, very thankful for the support from people from all around the world, people from all walks of life. And, you know, I like going out having fun. Boxing has been good to me. The fans have been good to me. And I love going out displaying my skills and putting on a show for the people. You know, I'm in great shape. I work out every day. And I really never took any abuse in the sport of boxing. So just by being smart, being intelligent, being a very defensive fighter and being a calculated fighter, I'm able to still compete at this age.
Now 49 years old, Mayweather continues to step into.
He basically reminded everyone that Mayweather built one of the biggest careers in boxing through determination and consistent effort. And that's something that deserves recognition no matter what people are saying today.
All the stuff that's going on with Floyd.
Yeah, I can't wrap my head around it. I don't understand how someone makes that much money and doesn't pay taxes or whatever.
Yeah, well, I could tell you how. You run out of money.
Yeah.
You know, you spend so much money on things.
Do you think he has a business manager?
Maybe he wasn't looking out for his best interest.
I mean, you gotta put somebody in charge of that amount of money.
You would think $750 million would last you a while.
Yeah.
He's not even 50.
You give one guy 5%.
How old is Floyd now?
I mean,
yeah, put some away.
God.
But the thing is, it's like that lifestyle. His lifestyle was all about showing you his wealth. His lifestyle. He's 49. Imagine making $750 million and you're 49, you're broke.
Oh, God.
The situation has also added another chapter to the never-ending tension involving Rick Ross and 50 Cent, since every news story about Floyd seems to bring their old rivalry back into the spotlight. Fans continue watching closely to see who speaks next, but Ross made his position clear by standing behind someone he has respected for years instead of following the crowd.
Because Floyd, we've been friends since 2002. There was a point where I'm looking at things and I'm going, yo, we kind of got the wrong messaging point. Because we're saying we got all the money in the world, we're going to burn it, we're going to get it again. So what? When you say change it, he goes, nah, you do that, Fob. He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, what a prize fighter fight for? And I'm like, and he said, the prize. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him.
The arena have just shown Floyd Mayweather and they begin to boo immediately.
They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money.
I take 30 watches with me.
Whether people agree with him or not, his comments have definitely added even more attention to an already heated conversation. and the back and forth between these famous names doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. The way this story is being told matters, because there is a big difference between saying someone is completely broke and saying they may have made expensive financial mistakes.
Look, when me and Floyd, when they were visibly able to see our relationship, because Floyd, we've been friends since 2002. He traveled to Puerto Rico, Big Show Power Summit, to be out there while I was doing my thing. Was already a big fan of mine and support me. You know what I'm saying? So it just was so much success that in both two different directions that they didn't see it until later.
The claims being discussed are not that Floyd Mayweather has no money left, but that he may have lost a significant amount through decisions that didn't work out the way he expected.
When things slowed down a little bit and then we got a chance to hang out with each other. But there was a point where I'm looking at things and I'm going, yo, we kind of got the wrong messaging point. Because we're saying we got all the money in the world, we're going to burn it, we're going to get it again. So what? And they're repeatedly watching us do this. And we're in the middle of a recession at the time. But his numbers were going up.
That distinction is important. Looking back, some people have pointed to old conversations between Floyd and 50 Cent, arguing that things could have turned out differently if they had stayed on the same page.
Anybody who knows Floyd knows he doesn't want to be alone. So in that situation, like, I was concerned about him because, like, I went to visit him more than anyone else that he would call a friend would actually visit him. And it's because I knew that he put like this. He'll buy stuff for you to keep you around. His temperament, there's no balance. Like, he can do anything and they still stay there because it's like they're waiting.
Yes, man. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Let's get Floyd back in pocket campaign that goes on where, you know, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right. Like, when you gonna give me your half of the money back? But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right. So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he,
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, investment.
Years ago, 50 Cent often talked about putting money into long-term business opportunities instead of focusing only on showing luxury cars, jewelry, and stacks of cash online. He pushed the idea of creating lasting wealth that could benefit future generations instead of constantly proving success through expensive displays. Ironically, generational wealth was also something Floyd frequently spoke about. Yet according to the stories that have circulated over the years, the two reportedly disagreed on how to make that vision a reality. Eventually, their friendship fell apart, and what once looked like a strong partnership turned into one of the most talked about rivalries in entertainment. Looking back now, some fans believe those old debates carry a different meaning because of everything that has happened since. Another reason this conversation keeps getting attention is because Floyd himself has never been shy about commenting on other people's financial struggles. Over the years, he has made jokes and taken playful shots at rivals whenever they were going through difficult moments.
He's showing off that he's got 2 suitcases filled with diamond-encrusted Patek Philippe's and, you know, the most high-end of watches. Look at this.
Always in my fucking business, worried about what I'm doing. What Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me.
Look at this, dude.
But you know what? You know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches.
One example that people still bring up is when Adrian Broner was facing financial issues, and Floyd joked that AB stands for always broke.
So I'm still trying to find out what AB stands for. Always broke? I mean, that's what I thought AB stands for. I think last year, Ben Leonard made more money than Adrian Broner. You know, he gave himself a 10-figure name, about billion. We know he ain't never seen 8 figures or 9 figures, and he's barely seen 7 figures.
Moments like that have stayed in people's memories, which is why some now argue that the spotlight has shifted back toward Floyd himself. Supporters, however, would point out that speculation online doesn't automatically reflect the full picture of someone's finances. Floyd has always proudly described himself as a prize fighter, someone who earned massive paydays inside the ring through years of hard work and dedication. After retirement, though, critics began saying he seemed more selective about appearances, claiming there were occasions when he reportedly chose not to join certain streams or step into the camera unless there was compensation involved. Whether those claims are completely accurate or simply part of internet chatter remains open to debate, but they have certainly become part of the ongoing conversation surrounding his public image. As more opinions continue to spread across social media, the discussion around Floyd's financial decisions and long-running feud with 50 Cent keeps drawing even more attention.
50, y'all was friends, y'all was like billionaire brothers and shit like that.
I mean, the thing is this, I'm speaking from the heart.
Yes.
I just never understood where all this came from. 50 be at my house every day. This man sleep at my house. We go to the boxing gym. We kick it. We hang out. We cool. I come home. I went away on a little vacation. I come home, and then when I was on my vacation, I got the newspaper. I seen that it said that he started the TMT promotions. And when I came home, I guess he wanted to become 50-50 part, 50-50, in the boxing business.
Joe Rogan has been one of the most recognizable voices talking about the financial challenges that can affect professional fighters, and Floyd Mayweather has often been part of that conversation.
But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs $18 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? For you motherfucking haters today, I'm going to go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made all motherfucking day. You know what's crazy?
That's the problem. So that you can only do for so long.
Yeah.
So if you have one $18 million watch, like, okay, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. You wanted to get it, you got it. You have $750 million. You have one $18 million watch. You can't have 18 watches.
For years, Rogan has pointed out that many athletes earn incredible amounts of money during their careers, but sometimes struggle to protect that wealth after they stop competing.
That cost millions of dollars. Like, because you're going to need more, you're going to keep wanting to buy more, you're going to run out of money. How many Rolls Royces do you have? Okay, each one of those is $500,000. You have 4 or 5 of them? How many Ferraris? You got 10 Ferraris. Okay, what? Some of those Ferraris are almost $1 million. You have 10 almost $1 million cars. Okay, so just in watches and cars alone, we're looking at 50, 60 million. Okay, and then you have to make 120 plus to actually have 60.
So when recent reports and rumors about Floyd's finances started making headlines, Rogan didn't seem especially shocked by the discussion. During a recent segment, he spoke about the risks that come with massive earnings, expensive lifestyles, and the importance of having trustworthy people managing money behind the scenes. Those comments quickly caught the attention of fans because they connected with stories that have been circulating online for quite some time.
Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather could be in a world of trouble for allegedly writing a bad check for a $200,000 luxury Audemars Piguet watch.
Legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing another lawsuit, this time from a high-end Miami jeweler claiming he owes $1.375 million for luxury watches and chains. According to court filings, Mayweather allegedly purchased 27 watches and 15 chains, totaling $1.675 million from AJ's Jewelry last August, but paid just $300,000. 5 checks reportedly bounced. The lawsuit follows other recent legal issues, including a New York claim alleging he owes $330,000 in unpaid rent on a Manhattan penthouse, along with a separate federal case in South Florida involving a reported $4 million jewelry dispute. The 50-0 former champion is scheduled to return to the ring in September for a rematch.
Whether every claim is accurate or not, the topic has sparked a huge debate about how even the world's highest paid athletes can face serious financial questions if investments, business decisions, or financial planning don't go as expected. That's why so many people have revisited Rogan's earlier comments, with some saying he had been warning about these kinds of situations for years.
That's crazy. But Tyson talks openly about how he spent hundreds of millions of dollars, just went through it.
Another major part of the conversation involves Floyd's business team and the legal disputes that have reportedly followed.
And you can't be the CEO of a company and a manager. That's a conflict of interest. That's no different from me. I can't be the CEO of Mayweather Promotions and be a fighter. That's a conflict of interest. So my thing is, with or without Mayweather Promotions, or with or without Premier Boxing Championship, we're going to be okay. And a lot of times fighters say, oh yeah, I'm with Al Heyman, but I'm not with Floyd Mayweather. Well, you know, if everybody knows, Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather is one.
According to publicly discussed claims, Floyd has taken legal action involving people connected to managing his finances, seeking to recover what he believes may have been mishandled or improperly accounted for. Reports have suggested that the total value connected to those legal claims reaches hundreds of millions of dollars, making the situation even more dramatic. At the same time, Floyd's own spending habits have also been heavily criticized over the years, especially when it comes to luxury purchases. His jewelry collection alone has become a popular topic, with several well-known jewelers reacting to videos showcasing some of his most expensive items.
You know, there you go. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. That's my new one.
You ain't off.
Johnny.
You ain't off.
My guy Johnny.
1.3 kilo.
Well, we got two of them. See, we got another one right here.
Two of them.
And a buddy of mine bought this one.
You right.
I got you,
Yeah, why? Yes, sir.
You gotta tip your pilot. Now today, I gotta tip my pilots $1,000 a piece because it was kind of rough.
One purchase that continues to get attention is a watch reportedly costing around $20 million, with critics arguing that such a unique item could lose significant value because finding another buyer willing to pay a similar price would be extremely difficult. Supporters, however, would argue that luxury collectibles are often bought for personal enjoyment rather than investment value. With legal battles, high-profile purchases, and constant online speculation all happening at once, Floyd's financial story continues to attract enormous attention from fans and commentators alike. From the outside, it looked like Floyd Mayweather was earning so much money that it could never run out. Throughout the biggest years of his boxing career, he collected enormous fight purses, with some events reportedly bringing in well over $100 million before taxes and other expenses.
Yeah, look. Turn it down, turn it down. So, what up, champ? How you doing, bro? Aiden, nice to meet you.
Yeah, but they streaming, but I gotta own my footage.
Turn it
You can't film me for free.
Just don't film it, don't film it.
Check.
Yeah.
Huh?
Who company is?
My company.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, my check.
He did not rock with me at all, bro. At all. He did not fuck with me at all, bro. He didn't look at me. He just went like that. It's cool, bro.
Said he did or didn't?
No, he did not rock with me at all. He did not fuck with me at all. It's all good. Chat, meet your idols? What happens, bro?
When that kind of income keeps arriving, it's easy for people to assume the flow of money will continue forever. According to the claims being discussed, much of the financial side of those earnings was handled by people responsible for managing different parts of his business affairs, while Floyd focused on his career inside the ring. As long as those record-breaking paychecks kept coming, the lifestyle seemed sustainable, and there appeared to be little reason to slow down. However, earning an incredible amount of money and keeping that wealth growing over time are two very different challenges. That's a point many financial experts have made when discussing athletes who experience sudden success, especially in sports where careers can end much sooner than expected. The conversation surrounding Floyd has often centered on whether his long-term financial planning matched the extraordinary level of income he was bringing in during his peak years. One issue that is often overlooked is how expensive it can be to maintain an ultra-luxury lifestyle long after the biggest paydays have stopped. Even after taxes are paid and the money reaches your accounts, every luxury purchase continues to generate new costs. Massive homes require constant upkeep, security, insurance, repairs, and staff to keep everything running smoothly. A collection of high-end cars isn't just about buying the vehicles, since they also need storage, maintenance, transportation, servicing, and regular care to preserve their condition. The same applies to private collections, expensive jewelry, and other luxury assets that come with ongoing expenses year after year. Critics argue that these costs can quietly add up faster than many people realize, especially if income eventually slows down. Floyd's boxing earnings were extraordinary by any standard, and very few athletes have ever reached that level of financial success. Even so, the broader discussion highlights an important point that applies to anyone with substantial wealth. Bringing in huge amounts of money is only one part of the equation, while managing those resources over the long term can be just as important. That's why the debate around Floyd's finances continues to generate so much attention across the sports world. Before all the public arguments and social media drama, Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent were actually very close friends. They spent years appearing together at events, promoting each other's projects, and celebrating their success. At one point, they looked almost inseparable, with many fans believing their partnership would last for years. They often talked about business, money, and building bigger opportunities outside of sports and music. However, that strong friendship slowly began to fall apart as disagreements reportedly grew behind the scenes. What started as small differences eventually became a very public rivalry, with both men taking shots at each other through interviews and online posts. Over the years, 50 Cent repeatedly questioned Floyd's financial choices, while Floyd answered back in his own way, turning their personal dispute into one of the most talked about celebrity feuds. Even years later, every new headline involving either of them seems to reopen old debates, with fans constantly comparing what each man said in the past to what is happening today. Their history makes every new comment carry extra weight because people remember just how close they once were before everything changed. Rick Ross also became an important part of that story because of his own long-running rivalry with 50 Cent.
Curtis. You're so infatuated with my lifestyle.
While Ross and 50 have traded public insults for years, Ross has consistently shown respect toward Floyd Mayweather and defended what he accomplished inside the boxing ring. Whenever new rumors about Floyd's finances appear, Ross is usually quick to remind people that Mayweather earned his fortune through years of dedication and historic performances rather than overnight success. On the other hand, 50 Cent continues to argue that smarter long-term financial decisions could have prevented many of the questions being raised today. That difference in perspective has kept all three names connected for years, even when they are discussing completely different topics. Every interview, podcast clip, or social media post involving one of them quickly pulls the other two back into the conversation, creating another wave of debate among fans. Whether people agree with Ross, side with 50 Cent, or simply admire Floyd's legendary boxing career, one thing is certain: the complicated friendship, bitter fallout, and years of public exchanges between these three figures have become almost as famous as their careers themselves, making every new development impossible for the internet to ignore. In many ways, it all comes full circle with Rick Ross sharing his thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's situation. Ross has spoken before about learning valuable lessons from the financial struggles of boxing legend Evander Holyfield, whose famous mansion eventually ended up being sold after years of expensive upkeep. Ross later purchased that property and has explained that seeing Holyfield's experience showed him how quickly fortunes can change if money isn't managed carefully. Because of that history, Ross believes there is a lot to learn from the financial journeys of successful athletes, no matter how much money they once earned. That's also why his opinion on Floyd carries extra weight for many fans. Instead of celebrating the rumors or adding more criticism, Ross has continued to emphasize the hard work Mayweather put into building his career, while also recognizing that managing enormous wealth comes with challenges that many people never have to face. The discussion isn't simply about how much money someone earned, but about how difficult it can be to protect that success over the long term, when businesses, investments, luxury purchases, and trusted advisors all become part of the picture. At the end of the day, calling Floyd Mayweather broke goes much further than what has actually been reported, and it's important to separate internet rumors from confirmed facts. What has been discussed publicly is that he has reportedly faced financial disputes, legal disagreements, and questions about how parts of his wealth were managed over recent years. There have also been claims that some of the people around him may not have handled certain financial matters the way he expected, which is now part of ongoing legal discussions. Whatever the final outcome may be, Floyd's legacy inside the boxing ring remains one of the greatest the sport has ever seen, and the full story behind his finances will likely become clearer over time. One thing is certain: this story has sparked huge debates involving Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent, and Rick Ross, and fans continue to follow every new update closely. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe Floyd can rebuild from these reported setbacks, or do you think the warning signs were there all along? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next big story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.